Today, we're diving into some powerful psychological techniques that can kickstart your creativity and push your innovative thinking to new heights. These strategies are grounded in solid research and can help you break through mental barriers that block your creative flow. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of methods to revitalize your approach to problem solving and idea generation. Ready to unlock your creative potential? Let's get started. 1. Analogical thinking. This is a potent psychological tool that harnesses the power of drawing connections between seemingly unrelated domains to boost creative insights. This technique isn't just about finding obvious similarities, but about leaping across different realms to uncover surprising parallels that can spark innovative ideas. A classic example of this is seen in the work of Steve Jobs, who co-founded Apple. Jobs often credited part of his success to his ability to connect art and technology. His deep appreciation for the elegance and simplicity of good design led him to insist that Apple's products be not just functional, but beautifully designed. This philosophy came directly from his fondness for the clean, intuitive design of calligraphy, which he studied during his college years. He applied the aesthetic principles of calligraphy to the design of the Macintosh computer, which revolutionized the user interface with its graphical elements that were visually engaging and easy to use. This approach of bridging diverse fields can be applied in numerous contexts to solve problems or create something novel. By actively seeking out and making connections between different subjects, you can open doors to creative solutions that might never be found through a more conventional, linear thought process. This method encourages looking at old problems through a new lens, leading to breakthroughs that push boundaries and challenge the status quo. 2. Cognitive restructuring. This is a psychological technique that involves changing the way you look at a problem. It's about shifting your mindset to view challenges from different angles, which can lead to innovative solutions and creative breakthroughs. This method is particularly useful when you find yourself stuck in conventional thinking patterns. Here's how you can use cognitive restructuring to enhance your creativity. First, identify the problem you're trying to solve and write down your typical approach to it. Next, question each step of your process. Ask yourself why you do it this way and what assumptions you're making. This step is crucial because it exposes the underlying beliefs that may be limiting your creative potential. Then, deliberately challenge these assumptions. For example, if you believe that a task must be done a certain way because it has always been done that way, brainstorm other ways it could be accomplished. What would happen if you inverted the process or combined it with elements from completely different fields? Finally, use these insights to redefine the problem. Instead of seeing it as a barrier, view it as a puzzle that can be solved in multiple ways. This redefinition can open up a plethora of creative opportunities that you might not have considered before. By regularly practicing cognitive restructuring, you can train your mind to automatically think more creatively, making it easier to come up with fresh ideas and innovative solutions whenever you face new challenges. 3. Employing the SCAMPER method. The acronym stands for substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. Each of these strategies offers a different approach to thinking about and tackling challenges. To illustrate how SCAMPER works, let's apply it to a common issue: improving a smartphone's battery life. Using the substitute method, we might consider replacing the current battery technology with a more efficient one. Next, with combine, we could think about integrating solar charging capabilities directly into the screen. For adapt, we might look at how electric vehicles manage power and apply similar principles to phone design. Moving on to modify, we could alter the software to optimize power consumption based on usage patterns. Put to another use challenges us to think outside the box. Perhaps the heat generated by the battery could be used to warm other components, thus reducing overall power needs. With eliminate, we consider removing unnecessary functions that drain the battery. Finally, reverse prompts us to think about what would happen if we designed the phone to operate with minimal battery use as its core principle. By systematically working through each of these strategies, the SCAMPER method allows you to explore a wide range of solutions that might not be immediately obvious, thereby enhancing your ability to innovate and think creatively about everyday problems. 4. Mindfulness meditation. This form of meditation involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, which can help break down habitual thinking patterns that often limit creative thought. Research supports the benefits of mindfulness for creativity. A study published in the journal Frontiers in Psychology found that individuals who engaged in regular mindfulness meditation were better at problem-solving tasks that required creative thinking. They were able to come up with more novel and higher-quality solutions compared to those who did not meditate. This effect is attributed to the way mindfulness meditation enhances cognitive flexibility, the mental ability to switch between thinking about two different concepts and to think about multiple concepts simultaneously. Another significant aspect of how mindfulness aids creativity is its impact on reducing stress. Stress can narrow cognitive processes, which directly impedes the generation of new ideas. Mindfulness reduces stress, thereby fostering an environment in the brain where creativity can flourish. It essentially resets the mind, giving you a clearer platform from which to view problems and devise innovative solutions. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can be simple. Starting with just a few minutes each day can help cultivate a state of mind that is more receptive to creative thoughts. Over time, this practice not only improves mental well-being, but also sets the stage for a more creatively fulfilling life. 5. The role of incubation in creative processes. This process allows the subconscious mind to continue working on a problem without the pressure and constraints of active problem-solving efforts. Incubation is crucial because it can lead to breakthroughs that conscious thought processes might never reach. To harness the power of incubation, it's essential to structure breaks effectively during work sessions. One effective method is to alternate between intense focus periods and brief rest periods. Known as the Pomodoro technique, this method involves working in sprints of 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes is recommended. These short breaks allow the mind to rest and can lead to flashes of insight when you return to the problem. Another strategy is to engage in completely different activities during breaks to stimulate different areas of the brain. Activities like walking, doodling, or playing a musical instrument can shift your mental state and open up new neural pathways. This shift can often lead to creative connections that were not apparent during periods of focused work. Lastly, it's beneficial to occasionally take extended breaks from a project. Stepping away for a few days or even weeks can provide a fresh perspective when you return. This longer period of incubation can profoundly reorient your approach to the problem and enhance creative thinking. 6. Developing creative confidence through a growth mindset. Adopting a growth mindset can significantly enhance creative abilities by fostering a love for learning and building resilience against the fear of failure. Unlike a fixed mindset, which assumes that our creative capacity is static, a growth mindset thrives on challenge and sees failure as a springboard for growth and for stretching our existing abilities. To cultivate a growth mindset, it is helpful to integrate daily affirmations that focus on the process of learning rather than the outcome. Statements like, "I am continuously improving my skills," or "Every challenge is an opportunity to grow," can reinforce the belief that you can develop your abilities through dedication and hard work. These affirmations help shift the focus from fearing failure to embracing challenges as essential to learning. Reflection is another critical tool in fostering a growth mindset. Take time each day to reflect on what you learned from the tasks you performed, not just on what you achieved. Ask yourself questions like, "What did I learn today?" Or, "How can I improve this method?" This kind of reflective practice encourages a deeper engagement with your creative process and helps identify learning opportunities, even in failure. By embracing these practices, you nurture a mindset that is not only more resilient in the face of setbacks, but also more inventive and eager to explore. This shift doesn't just enhance creativity, it transforms how you approach every aspect of your work and life, turning every experience into a stepping stone for development. Bonus tip: making the familiar strange with Synectics. This approach is about deliberately distorting usual perceptions and forming unexpected connections to pave the way for innovative solutions. A historical example of Synectics in action is the development of Velcro. Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral applied this method when he examined the seeds that stuck to his dog's fur during their walks. By looking closely at how the seeds attach themselves using tiny hooks, de Mestral was inspired to invent Velcro, a fastening system that mimicked this natural process. This breakthrough came from viewing a common annoyance through a new technical lens, leading to a product used worldwide today. Similarly, Salvador Dali often employed a type of synectics in his art by creating surreal, dreamlike scenes from everyday objects. Dali's ability to twist reality and look at the world through an unconventional lens allowed him to produce striking, memorable works that continue to captivate and inspire creativity. To apply synectics in your own life, start by taking a familiar object or problem and asking unusual questions about it, like, "How would this look underwater?" Or, "How would a child solve this?" These types of inquiries shift your perspective and can lead to surprising and creative outcomes that challenge conventional approaches. By consistently practicing this method, You can enhance your ability to think differently and discover unique solutions to common challenges. Ready to learn more? Watch our video on the surprising effects of multitasking, or discover how color can drastically affect your mood and behavior. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.